Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2
Well,
strikes,
clearly
man.
this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Watts in foul ground, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand. You look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And he lays off there 1-0. In his career, Bregman enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Kelly has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now another one hit deep to left. Bones ranging back, still going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth, center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer.
Springer.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average sits at .303 entering play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? But that'll be off the wall in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The left fielder, number
And on
9.
the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Gonzalez.
Brown is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. So stepping in, Kiki Bones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Bones.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Keuchel, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Ready now for the White Sox, Rusty Red, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Into the box, Rico Black. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Keuchel's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good guys held in check here. They trail here 4-0. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Yuli Gurriel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. High in the air out to center field. Red on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Digging in now, J.J. Watts as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Watts is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. Watts aboard here at first with nobody out. One and two to the White Sox catcher. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner going a second time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, he's off for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Time for a look at the Strozon D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Second baseman.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a double steal try here. Got him swinging. The throw. So both men in motion that time, but they narrowly avoid running themselves out of the inning as the batter strikes out on the pitch. Digging in, the switch hitter, Coco Brown. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Keuchel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. High in the air out to center field. Red is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Now batting.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Frank Thomas. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Frank Thomas.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Ready for another chance? Kiki Bones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Rusty Red. On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box now, Rico Black. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Black stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Two and one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1. Down, he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Gaddis might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, J.J. Watts. He singled his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Bones at third. Red over at second. Black is over at first with one away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. J.J. Watts becomes out number 2 this inning.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Chubby Ali, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick is after it. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Keuchel pauses. 1-2 on its way. A little roller toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. White Sox will strand 3. They're down 4-0. Evan Gattis now standing in as we begin the top of the fourth.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler White looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Mack has a play. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Antonio Moose. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Second baseman.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Shorty Mack as he rips it on the ground to second. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Coco Brown.
Digging in to try it again, Coco Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Thomas. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Thomas playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the 2-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 0-2, here it is. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Black comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 0-2, here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 1.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, He takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Calvin Kelly is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Middle of the night from... Digging in and looking for more, Kiki Bones, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Rico Black. Pitch is popped up. Gurriel is there. And the inning is over. Ready once again, George Springer. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Kelly, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Belted high and deep into right center. Brown going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Evan Gattis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Pulled toward right center field. Brown giving chase. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Tyler White will bat next. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still